Working with Kenny not only shifted my life in a massive way, but it also saved my life in a couple of different ways. And the reality is, I was showing the whole wide world that I was this strong, happy person and everything was going well in my life. But the reality was that I was struggling deeply behind closed doors. And I was feeling like such a massive failure. And the reason being is because I had been through personal development courses. I've been to all the big gurus since I was 17 years old, and I'm 39 now. So all of those years, I spent thousands, I literally have spent about $80,000 on my personal development over the years. And even with all of that, I felt like such a failure because I did not understand how to implement it, truly implement it in my life. I was a complete mess. It came from childhood abuse, but then what happened was I ended up staying in this victim mentality. I didn't understand how to pull myself out of that rut, and my self-worth was so low. So I ended up getting into these abusive marriages, and I felt so stuck, and I did not know what to do. It was a mess, and every single thing in my life was cyclical. It was either way up or way down, and I'm talking my health, my finances, my relationships, everything you could think of. I was up and down and up and down. And what Kenny helped me do is help me find that sweet spot in my life where it like blew the roof off of my life because I have a thriving business. I got out of that abusive relationship. Now I only seek out healthy-minded people in my life. And I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, understand my own value. And it started with a couple of challenges that Kenny gave me that I look back and laugh at how I used to be because I just really struggled to understand my own self-worth. I was a severe people pleaser. And now I just have no problem setting boundaries and setting healthy-minded boundaries. Everything in my life is moderate. It's beautiful now because it's not these big ups and downs like that. So, and every single time I worked with Kenny, I would walk out with ridiculous amounts of clarity. Like he would just shine a light right where I needed to see it right in the moment. And he has this really deep intuition about him, about what you need to hear in the moment. And I'm telling you, the amount of aha moments that I had while sitting in that room with Kenny and working with him and being part of the greatness movement, I'm telling you, it has driven me forward faster than anything I could possibly think of in my life. So I spent all those years from 17 on struggling and kind of like the hamster in the wheel. And all of a sudden I work with Kenny, and 6 months later, I was just a whole different person, and my life started to just shift before my very eyes. And then after, gosh, it's been 3 or 4 years of working with him, and I still work with him when a challenge comes up for me. And it's been like, my life it's just completely different. I'm not suicidal anymore. I'm not stuck in any yucky relationships that are just severely abusive. My finances are on point. Everything in my life is heading in this beautiful direction. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, if you have never worked with Kenny directly, I cannot say enough about it. He has a very, very different approach, and I don't even know how to put it into words until you experience it. So, truly reach out to Kenny, join the greatness movement. I've never seen anything like it. He is the founder of that, and it's making massive waves in the world. So with that, I hope this helps. Truly, you have to choose you. It's time to choose you. I finally chose me, and my life's greatly different because of it. And I chose me by setting up things with Kenny, by working with him. So with that, have the most beautiful day. I hope this helps, and it's time to choose you.